What's up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J here with a video on the Ciate London Marbled Metals eyeshadows. And I am extremely excited to share with you all my thoughts on these products. And I just want to let you all know that this purchase is 100% Mel's fault. She called me, she swatched these eyeshadows on FaceTime with me, and she twisted my arm to get them. No, she really didn't. She just showed them to me, and I thought they were cute. So here we are. So there's 5 of them. This is a brand new launch for Ciate London, and I believe this is the first thing that I have ever purchased from them, I want to say. So let's go ahead and jump into the details of these eyeshadows, and then of course, I'm going to show you guys this beautiful eye look that I created. I ordered these from Ciate London's website just because I got a 15% off coupon. And if you sign up for their emails, they have a discount code, so I suggest you do that. Sometimes ordering from websites directly, you get a little bit of a savings. So these retail for $24 each, and like I said, there are 5 colors, but I only picked up 4 of them. So the 4 colors that I got are ENTWINE, which is described as a rose gold, Wicked, which is described as an amethyst, Phoenix, which is described as a deep garnet, which garnet is my birthstone. I was born in January. Hello, what's up, Aquariuses? And Twisted, which is described as a vibrant emerald. The one color that I didn't get was Gilded, which is a copper, which I really don't like not getting all of the colors if I get the majority of them. But I'm growing and I didn't do it because I know that I don't need that color. But I have all the other 4, so I can't promise that I won't get that one if I swatch it and I think it's beautiful. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. On the top it says Ciate and it comes in a jar. When you open it up, it comes with this little press thing. It is important not to throw this thing away because this is going to allow you to press that product down and keep it compact, which is important for the application of these products, because if you're not pressing them as compactly as possible, it's going to make it a little bit harder for you all to apply these. It's going to be a little bit crumbly and you're going to get a lot of fallout, versus if you press them, you'll get a smoother application. So the description on Ciate's website for these eyeshadows say, multi-reflective dazzling eye looks are at your fingertips with marbled metals metallic glitter shadows. That's kind of hard to say. Each of the 5 mega impact jewel shades combine high metallic multi-dimensional pigments with ultra fine glitters. Velvety to touch, the unique marbled powder formula feels like a cream shadow and applies to the lid with a wet look, full coverage sparkle. Marbled metals are best used directly on the eyelid using fingertips for intense metallic glitter payoff in one swipe. So you all will see in the demonstration what these apply like. I did not use my fingertips. I used the brush and it turned out fine. But I love the idea of these because, like the description states, these are like a powder cream hybrid, but they are easy to work with. They are easy to apply. These reminds me a lot color-wise of my MAC mineralized eyeshadows that I used to love back in the day. But let me show you all what these look like up close compared. As you all can see, they look very similar, but the Ciate eyeshadow is much more vibrant. But the MAC mineralized eyeshadow can be more vibrant. You just have to spray it, versus the Ciate London one, you don't necessarily have to spray these. I just thought that these were very similar in how they had that veining and the lighter colors running throughout them. But of course, the MAC eyeshadows are long discontinued. I just still have mine, and I used to wear these all the time, and the Ciate London ones really reminds me of an updated version of those. But I just pulled out a few for comparison. This one is MAC Cinderfella, Smoked Ruby, Young Punk, and Smutty Green. But if we're looking at the closest in consistency to these eyeshadows, I feel like the Marc Jacobs sequins are the closest, except I feel like the glitter in the Marc Jacobs sequins is a little bit more finely milled than the glitter in the Ciate London eyeshadows. Plus, I feel like the Marc Jacobs sequins have glitter in them and is multi-dimensional, but the Ciate London one has the lighter color glitter, so it adds another layer of reflex to it. But if you like the consistency of the Marc Jacobs ones, I feel like the Ciate London ones are very similar. It's just the colors are going to give different effects. I'm going to go ahead and insert the swatches of these eyeshadows. Following that, let's jump into the eye look. That way you all can see how I created this beautiful green smoky eye. And if you are interested in any of my makeup details, as per usual, I will have them listed down in the description box. So I hope that you all enjoy. So So before I apply any of the Ciate eyeshadows, I need to create a basis for that eye look. And so to do that, I'm going to take some of my single eyeshadows. The ones at the top are by Anastasia and the ones at the bottom are by Sydney Grace. So I'm going to take a few out of each of the categories. This one is by Anastasia. This one is in the color Fawn. I'm going to pick some of this color up with the number 18 brush by Wayne Goss. I already have my concealer on my eyelid blended out. I did not set this. I'm applying this very softly. I don't want it to be super opaque just because I'm going to do a lot of drama on my actual eyelid. So once you have that applied, now let's move on to the next color. Same brush, and I'm going to take Sydney Grace's Kiwi Fruit. Tap off your brush and go in lighter handed. Move down ever so slightly. I'm going to pop this color directly in the crease, and I'm making sure that it blends with the color that I applied above it, but I don't want to apply it over it and make the look muddy. So just take your time with this color. If you need to go in with a more tapered brush, do that. I feel okay with this brush. It's a little bit fluffier, but just be precise with your color placement. But you can go in and add color as you see fit as well, but don't take a lot of it on the brush because these colors are pigmented. And same brush, let's take a bit of Sydney Grace Key Lime. Try to be careful with this step, but pop this on the very outer corner and then blend it up towards the crease. These eyeshadows are very smooth and they don't really have a lot of fallout, but it is very intense. So if you put a lot on your brush and you go back and forth, you will have fallout. So go in little by little and build it up. It's not going to take long for this color to get opaque, and then once it's built up on the lid, then slightly diffuse it over. Effortless blend. So now once you have that completed, let's dip into the Ciate Marbled Metals. The main color that I want to play with is Twisted. So I'm going to take my Chikuhodo AF5 brush. This is a synthetic flat shader brush. With this brush, I am going to swipe. Oh my god, do you see this? Okay, one swipe. But I am going to swipe this on my lid and blend it next to that color that I have on the outer corner. And then I'm going to drag this over toward the inner corner. Don't put it in the inner corner though, because we do want to put a highlight there. This is giving such a pretty effect without a lot of product. So this is, again, not going to take a lot of time at all. This is so sparkly and beautiful without spraying it. But I am just going to pop this on and then lightly diffuse the edges. Now I'm going to use the lighter color. This one is Entwine with a Royal & Langnickel BLM 50 brush. Pick up a little bit of this color and lightly pop that on the inner corner and then blend that over. Again, this is very, very pigmented, so just a little bit is necessary. I'm also going to pop this on the lower inner corner. Next, I'm going to pick up Wicked. I am taking this all across the rest of the lower lash line. And I'm going to try to show you guys, but honestly, it turns out better when I can really get in there and look. All the way across and connect it to the top. Yeah, no, I'm going to get close in the mirror. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it should look. A little bit thicker of a line with the purple, but the purple one, in my opinion, is not as brilliant as the green. But this one doesn't have the same amount of shine intensity. So you can layer this one on. I actually think I do want to go in with the spray for this one. And I'm going to foil this one. So by foiling it, it makes it pop a lot more. So now I'm going to apply my liner and lashes, and I'll be right back with the completed look. Here is the finished look. Alright guys, so now let's talk about my final thoughts on these marbled metals. So I think that they applied beautifully. Some of them are a little bit smoother than others. Some of them have a higher shine impact than others. But overall, I think the formulation of these products is really nice. It's very sparkly. So if you're a person who likes the sparkly type eyeshadows, if you're a fan of the Marc Jacobs eyeshadows, then you'll really enjoy these. It's just, do you need these colors? Out of all of these, my favorite one for sure is the one on my lid. The color Twisted just is a different type of beast. As you all saw in the demonstration, I didn't have to use any hydration to make it pop. It just gave this much shine by itself. And so that's how you know that this is beautiful, because I didn't have to do a lot of manipulation in order to get it to adhere, in order to get it to be really shiny and pretty. I did have concealer underneath of this, and I didn't set that concealer, so it was somewhat of a tacky base, but I didn't have to go in with any additional adhesives. I didn't have to go in with any type of sprays to foil it. It just really showed up on its own. The purple one, Wicked, I feel like this one was nice as well, but it's just not as smooth as the green one. I did go in with a mist to smooth this one out, as well as to make it pop a little bit more. This one has those glitter reflex just like the other ones do, but to me this one was a little bit more dull, and it may be because of the tone of purple that it is on my complexion. It's just more muted, and so by spraying it, it really intensified it and it made it pop more on my lower lash line. I still think it's pretty. It's just compared to that green, it's not holding a candle. The lighter one is beautiful as well. With me putting it next to the green one, it looks a little bit more white, but by itself it does have an opalescent type feel. If I put it with more browns, you'll see the pink showing through this color a little bit more. I think this lightest one is the smoothest out of all of them. It almost goes on like a cream. And Phoenix, even though I didn't use it in the tutorial, I think this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. This one has the surprising element of like a green in it, so you look at it and you think it's just gonna be like this ruby color with the silver reflex, but then when you swatch it, it has the white gold in it. So I think this one is really cool as well. I overall really like the formulation of these colors. I hope they come out with more. The one that I didn't get, I just felt like I have a lot of those colors in my collection, so I want to see them do like more blues, like more purples. Maybe a lime green will be good. You know, I'm really excited to see where they go with this formulation. So I think my eye look is gorgeous. It's almost dazzling, and I love this color on my complexion, and it really makes my eyes pop. It really makes my eyes look more hazel. So I am here for this color. I am here for these eyeshadows. Let me know what you all think about them down in the comments section, and I will talk to you all in my very next video. Smooches. Bye.